Comfort Inn of Pittsburgh offers a cozy, welcoming room with free internet access. Enjoy the indoor pool area year-round and wake up to a complimentary breakfast every morning. When staying at the Comfort Inn, you can feel at ease knowing that your satisfaction is the most important thing to us.
Well, that was a great basketball game. It was a grind, two good defensive teams, and I thought both teams just were outstanding on that end of the floor. And what a great atmosphere for women's college basketball. We couldn't ask for anything more. Our fans really came out and supported us and our community. So it was a great basketball game. It stinks that somebody has to lose, but obviously it's not going to define our season. We got a great team, and we're excited about going back to work tomorrow. So I'm real proud of our group and their effort they gave today.
What was the biggest takeaway for you, Coach, out of your team's performance?
I think they performed great. I mean, it's hard to score against Emporia. They're so big inside, and I think we're pretty hard to score on as well with our team defense. I think the biggest take in the game was the poor play calling I made down the stretch. I mean, it's all on me. It's not on the kids. So they played great, and I need to do a better job at the end of the game.
Was there any similarities to last year's game against Central Missouri that also went to overtime? Was there any similarities in that?
Yeah, I mean, they're all kind of similar, but it's just, in this league, it's just so fun to play every night. It's fun to coach, and sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. But we've got a great ball club, and like I said, if I made a couple better decisions down the stretch, we needed to get the ball inside, and we did, and that's on me. That's not on the kids. So I'll take full responsibility for that. I'm just real proud of what they did today.
Your team only shot 22% in the first half, but you managed to keep it a 2-point game. How were you able to do that?
We played very good defense. That's the only way we were able to stay in the game. And Emporia played just outstanding. I'm not one of these guys that's not going to credit the other team for poor shooting. That has a lot to do with Emporia State. They're top 5 in the country for a reason, and so are we. It was a great basketball game. It came down to a couple plays, and we had a couple chances, and better job by me down the stretch, we would have probably won it.
What was different in that overtime frame?
They came out and made a couple shots. We missed a couple, and again, on me, we got to get the ball inside, and we tried to run isolation really the last 9 minutes of the game, and they're hard to score on, on one-on-one because they're so big and physical, and I was stubborn and kept thinking we were going to be able to do it, and we should have ran more motion offense and some pick and rolls and got Kylie involved, and we didn't. Kylie gets 10 touches, but in overtime she should have at least 15 to 20. So, and Cathy, she was hot tonight, and I didn't do a good job getting her the ball in the second half either.
Does your coaching model change at all when you get that 5 minutes of overtime instead of the full half?
No, I think it's we try to break our games into 5-minute games anyway. So the first 5 minutes of the game, then you have your media timeout. So we're used to that, but again, didn't substitute enough. We should have kept kids more fresh. So I'm really disappointed that I didn't do a better job there either. So
you have another tough one with Washburn.
Yeah.
How do you get ready for that after a tough loss like this?
Yeah, Washburn's an awesome program as well. We're excited to get them here at home, just as excited as we were tonight, and hopefully we'll go back to work tomorrow and correct a few things. But we got a great team, and take nothing away from Emporia, but we're pretty good too, and we'll bounce back. We got veteran leaders, and they believe in each other, and they believe in their coaches, so we got a chance to continue to do well.
With an atmosphere that you had out there tonight with the fans, did that help your team? What does that carry forward after a loss like this?
Well, I think everybody appreciates how hard we play, and that's why they come to the games. We got great kids, great students. They play their butts off, and that's why we get so much support. And I'm, anytime you can play in front of that many people, go look around the country and see how many Division I teams are playing in front of. What do we got here? 3,000 people, 2,500. It doesn't happen. We're very fortunate and very blessed.
Lizzie opened the second half with 9 consecutive points. Was that a big focus at halftime to get her the ball and get her going offensively?
We really wanted to, and she did a great job coming out of the half and making some shots for us. And then late in the game, she had some great looks. They just didn't go in for her. But again, that was on me. We should have ran our motion and our high-low and got the ball down to Kylie and then played off of Kylie instead of all the isolations.
And for them, yesterday when we talked, you mentioned Marissa Quick, that kind of the game going through them, going through about her the last couple of minutes to help push it into overtime, some of the big plays that she had?
She made 2 big-time plays, but they were both jumpers, which are not in her repertoire very often. And so we weren't expecting that. We were really playing off, waiting for her to pound it, spin move. And what a great job Kylie did all night on both their post players. But she hit 2 big jumpers, which was very surprising. So credit her for making 2 big plays.
How's Lizzie right now at the end of the first half? She was clutching her head there for a bit, and I saw her do it again in the second. What's going on with her right now?
Oh, she's got red hair, man. She gets upset and all that, but she's not hurt. She's just a fiery gal and a competitor, and she wants to win everything she does. So that's why we love her, because she competes so hard. She's fine.
Does this kind of put a chip on your shoulder in a sense of showing we can go that long and get a loss, but what does that do for your team from now on?
Well, I think it depends on the makeup of your team, and with our group, with the leadership that we have and our upperclassmen and some really solid young players, they're not. I mean, it's just a basketball game. We played our butts off, and we'll learn from it. And I mean, we're 15-2. It ain't the end of the world. We're still in first place, or half a game out. So there's a lot of basketball to be played, and we're just excited about the rest of the season. I mean, it was a hard-fought game. College basketball happens every day. You lose one. Nobody's going 30-0, not in this league. And as you can see, there's only one undefeated team left after 7 games, and that's Hayes. So it's just not going to happen. Too many good teams.
Coach, talk about how well your defense plays, particularly in the second half. As much as they were missing from the free throw line near the end of the game, did you ever consider putting them on the line more, or was it just more you trusting your defense to get stops?
Well, when you get the game within, I mean, we had the game where we had a chance to win it in regulation, so we didn't really want to foul much there. We almost went to straight fouling in overtime when we got down 5, but I believe it was Cathy made a big bucket and got us within 2, or they missed the free throws. So we were fine. We were right where we needed to be, and again, we had a chance at the end of the game there to make a shot or get a 3. We really like to play for the tie at home, and that's what we did. And poor play calling by me, or we might have come out a little bit differently.
Kylie, what's the overall emotion right now?
Obviously, it never feels good after a loss, but it's not going to define our season. We have a lot of games left to play, so take it. It's tough, but we will grow from here and we'll move on and we'll be fine.
Cathy, how was the battle out there? What was it like on the court?
It's tough. They're a great team. Got to give it to them. They played great tonight, offensively and defensively. And I mean, those games are fun, back and forth the whole time. And you just hope things fall your way at the end, and they did it tonight. But that's all right.
Was that one of the toughest games you've ever played in the Pitt State uniform?
Yeah, it was. Just the whole game was tough. They're constantly going at you, and they're great on defense. So it's hard to get good shots. But we played good tonight. We didn't shoot great, but we talked about before the game, win or lose, it doesn't define us, and so we're going to move on to the next game and grow from here as a team.
Going into half trailing by 2, what second half adjustments did you make, Kylie?
Defensively, I mean, we were good. We held them below 30 points in the first half, so we can't ask for more there. I mean, we just weren't making shots. It's one of those nights where a ball would not fall in the basket, so just pretty much just told us keep attacking. Shots are going to fall. Keep taking it to them, draw fouls, and we tried to do that.
Kylie, what was said to you guys when you went into the overtime, knowing what was at stake?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing before every game. It's 0-0. It's 5 minutes. We got to win this 5 minutes. That's what we say during the course of the game. Every media timeout, we got to win this 5 minutes. So it was just an extra 5 minutes that we had. Just got to stick to our principles and not to get too flustered because it was pretty intense out there, but just stick to our guns.
Why do you not think the shots fell in that overtime?
They're a great defensive team. They got bigs inside. They got good guards on the perimeter. So I just think it's, we're tired. A lot of people played 30-plus minutes, and their defense was relentless. So sometimes you're not going to get all the shots you want.
Cathy, what did he say to you guys when they added 1.1 seconds back on, had you guys in a huddle what did he say there?
Just that, we have to move on from this game. It doesn't define us. It's a long season. It's a grind every night in our league, and we can't let this one loss get us down or affect us. We have another tough game Saturday, and we got to turn around tomorrow and go back to work and just get ready for the rest of the season.
How does that quick turnaround get you ready for a game with Washburn coming up on Saturday?
I think it's kind of good for us because we can't dwell on this game. You know, it's tough to lose no matter what, but we know we have to move on tomorrow and start fresh on Saturday. We have another big game, so it's important for us to stay together as a team through tough times, and I think we have good leadership, and we're going to do that. So.
Kylie, I saw you talk to Lizzie there a little bit. It looked like she was struggling a little bit. She got banged up in the head a little. Anything going on with her?
She's fine, you know, just exhaustion at the end of the half. She just felt like we were getting clobbered some, but, you know, she's a tough player. She's the toughest player I know, so she's all right.
The Holiday Inn Express of Pittsburgh has flexible meeting spaces, complimentary internet access, a free hot breakfast bar in the morning, and an indoor pool that the whole family will enjoy. Come book a room at the newest hotel in Pittsburgh, the Holiday Inn Express.